The Austrian government has been plunged further into chaos after the mass resignation of ministers from the far-right Freedom Party, who made up half of the country's cabinet. Now, Interior Minister Herbert Kickl has indicated the Freedom Party will support a no-confidence vote against Chancellor Sebastian Kurz. The political upheaval comes after a corruption scandal that led to the resignation of far-right leader Heinz-Christian. Mr. Straka was caught on video offering government contracts to a woman posing as the niece of a Russian oligarch. He's denied any illegal activities. Well, for more on this story and what it could mean for the future of Austrian politics, I'm joined now by Professor Richard Luther, an expert on Austrian politics from the University of Kiel in the UK. Well, thanks for joining us here on the programme. As I was saying there, that all of the MPs in the cabinet from the far-right Freedom Party have resigned. What impact is this going to have on the party in the upcoming elections, do you think?
The impact on the Freedom Party is not yet clear. The situation, however, at present is very different from what it was on the previous occasions when the party crashed out of government with the Austrian People's Party, especially in as much as the party is still pretty united. Previously it was extremely divided, which was one of the main factors behind its dropping in the 2002 elections, for example, from 27 to merely 10% of the vote. This time they are still united. I say still because it was very evident in the first press statement. It was a statement rather than a conference because no questions were allowed. The first press statement of the designated new party leader, Norbert Hofer, the former minister, or shortly former minister of infrastructure and transport, where he tried to present an avuncular, responsible, understanding face of the party whilst he was sat alongside Herbert Kickl, who has a very strong reputation in Austria for being much more confrontational. And there is still some tension within the party as to which of these two strategies are going to dominate the electoral campaign. There have been some rumours that Kickl might seek to oust Hofer as the Spitzenkandidat, i.e. the leading candidate of the party in the forthcoming election. So that all still needs resolving. But that will, I think, determine the extent to which the party remains united and, as a consequence, does not lose as many votes as it might otherwise.
Yeah. You spoke of them being united, but yet this morning we've seen a difference of opinion, at least according to the press, with Herbert Kickl saying that he would support a vote of no confidence, and Norbert Hofer, being a bit sort of unequivocal about it.
That's exactly what I was trying to refer to. I mean, the events are moving so rapidly that no doubt during the course of this short interview, new things will happen. But that, as I say, that tension between the two different approaches within the party, the one approach which is staatstragend, i.e. Trying to project a sense of responsibility and statesmanship, is embodied in Hofer, who, it must be remembered, very nearly won the directly elected federal presidency elections a couple of years ago. And the other more confrontational approach is that of Herbert Kickl, who's responsible for the very confrontational election campaigns and posters which you showed at the beginning of this piece.
Professor Richard Luther from the University of Kiel in the UK, thanks for joining me on this issue.